Hey, what's up, Brady? It's your coach. Welcome to this episode. And dab. And go. If you haven't already, make sure you slap the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like, turn on that bell. I come out with videos randomly that are gaming, and then also certain things that cover investments as well as moving into business coaching. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So today we're going to be covering my personal principles on a budget and what I kind of do moving forward when I get my paychecks bi-weekly. First of all, for me, you know, being a believer, I believe that it's important for me to give 10% of my money to the church. However, if you're not like a Christian and you're like, I don't want to give 10% of my money to a church, then find a nonprofit, find a mission that you believe in, and give 10% of your check there. I think that it's important, first of all, and then second of all, it really shows that you actually care about something. So if you're like, you know what, I actually care about underprivileged children, and you're like, you know what, and I prove that by giving away 10% of my money, and it's literally the first of any money that I actually get in. So that's where I take off right there. 10%, boom, gone. I don't even touch it. It's as soon as I get it, boom, it's out the door to the church. Second of all, cover all expenses, right? I'm talking about rent, I'm talking about student loans, I'm talking about if you got credit card debt, I'm talking about food, gas, internet. For me, Adobe Illustrator, right? Or Adobe Premiere, or the Adobe Suite, right? Life insurance. For me, also running a business, Etsy, covering that. And then, you know, whatever other expenses you might have that month, going to buy clothes. I don't know what people do, right? Well, look, going to Burger King. I don't know if that's it. That might not be an expense. Let's be honest. That might be something that you just, you know, gotta go, you know, hang out with the Burger King guy doing, you know, a little bit of the Burger King things, because you're hungry for some of them French fries, you know? After you cover all your expenses, and I would even say, take that money, for instance, like rent. If you're like, you know what, I gotta pay $1,100, $1,200, $2,000 a month for rent, like boom, split that up between paychecks, boom, $1,000 into your savings account. First paycheck, $1,000. Second paycheck, boom, move that over into, you know, the landlord's account, right? And same thing with like student loans. Start to plan in advance for these expenses to come out and have them already lined up, so you're not like scrambling around and trying to, you know, go collect some cans for your student loans. Third, I would say it's important to plan for future expenses, right? So we're talking car work, you know, your car is gonna need an oil change every, you know, 3 months, right? You're gonna need some new tires, some brakes, some just general maintenance on your car. A vacation, I would say, well, maybe that's not an expense, but, you know, you gotta treat the lady right and take her out, you know, every at least once a year on vacation, at least, right? Or maybe, you know, once a month you do a little camping trip. Jacob and I've been trying to go camping once a month. Like, plan for those, save money, and then spend it ish. Car insurance, if you don't pay monthly, if you pay 6 months or whatever, so you can get that, you know, quick little discount. Registration for your vehicle, taxes if you happen to pay a tax professional, or if you go through like TurboTax and you buy one of their advanced ones that's not like free. Home repairs and projects. For instance, my wife's birthday's just passed, and we are in the process of building an aquaponic system for her, and boy, it was a lot more pricey than I thought. So, you know, plan for that. And then gifts as well. So, you know, you got birthday parties coming up, you got Christmas coming up, you got your mother's in-laws Thanksgiving party that everybody does a gift exchange or something, right? And Jacob, who just, I guess, got featured on the video, it was his birthday 2 days ago, and he just turned 5, and he grew like a ton overnight and got this wicked awesome, really cool Porsche. Yeah, I'll show you guys. My last principle as far as budget goes is, you know, make sure that your excess money that's not going towards expenses is actually working for you. I'm talking paying down debt. Yeah, you're like, is that actually an investment? I would say not really, because it's not actually making you money. It's just helping you lose money less, if that makes sense. So, you know, you're paying the minimum payment on whatever your student loan or whatever, and you're able to afford more, $50 an extra a month or whatever. You're going to pay that loan off faster, thus leaving more money in your pocket in the long run. I'm talking stock market, we're talking Stash, Robinhood, Acorns, M1 Finance, like those, yeah, those can make you money either, you know, monthly through dividends or quarterly through dividends, and then just normal fluctuations in the market. Self-ran business, I'm talking, well, for me personally, running an Etsy, running a YouTube channel, like those are some simple ways. I'm talking maybe even just a quick little yard sale flip-a-rooski. Like, come on, there's other ways to bring in a little side hustle. Gold and silver, maybe. I would hold on that a little bit, because it's not actually paying you anything monthly, but like maybe the course of 30 years, you might be able to, you know, generate, just because of normal fluctuations, you might get a buy now and sell in 30 years from now and have a higher price for your silver and gold. There's other ways. I'm sure that you guys could think of thousands. I actually, you know what, have a video on top 5 side hustles for the weekend. I would recommend checking that out. I mean, pizza delivery guy, come on, Uber Eats, Uber. Like, you know what, the sky's the limit. Go to Mars. No, don't go to Mars. Unless you're Elon Musk, and then go to Mars. Lastly, kind of like to sum it all up, you know, you got tithing.
If you have astronaut suits.
Or if you have astronaut suits, then you can go to Mars. To kind of like sum it back all up, you know, tithe 10% of your money. If you're a believer, if not, then donate 10% of your income to your, like, you know what, devout mission. Like, I care a whole lot about this, and that's when I'm gonna donate my money. 100%, I agree with you there. Next is cover all your expenses up front. So don't go and invest if you can't cover your expenses. You know what I mean? If your outgo exceeds your income, your upkeep will be your downfall. And then plan for future expenses, i.e. taking that money and putting into savings, and that way when those expenses do come up, you already have the money and you're able to afford it. And lastly, make your money work for you, i.e. stock market, self-business, gold and silver, real estate, paying down debt. Like, there are plenty of ways to make your money work for you. And then lastly, I'll leave you with this idea that I kind of came up with, is that there is no room for an impulse purchase. $1 saved today can be $2 tomorrow, and that's kind of the idea behind it all. Like, right? We don't want to leave room so that when we're at Walmart, we're buying a candy bar and a soda up in the front, because, you know, that $3, or actually probably $5 now, tomorrow could actually be $10 if we invested it wisely. Or I would say maybe in a month from now it would be $10.
No candy bars, because else everyone will get cavities.
And you can get cavities. Anyways, until next time, it's been your coach. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, feel free to check out the videos at the end of the video, and until next week, Friday, it's been real, and stay on that grind. It's been your coach, Keith. Peace out. Real quickly, I know that this video is dropping, you know, kind of late. You know, I'm supposed to come out with videos on Friday. The last 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago, I ended up pulling something like 60 hours of over 60 hours of work that week, and so I really didn't have much time to drop a video or focus on a video. And then last week was Jacob and Dude's birthday, so much of my time has been filled with family and work activities. However, I'm going to really try my best moving forward to make sure that these are coming out specifically on Friday around 3 o'clock. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it.